Alright guys, what's going on today? Today is going to be the very first long ride I take on my EX20s. I finally got some time off work, and we are going to see how far she goes. We're going to do a little range test. Alright, so today I'm going to do this test at a very slow speed, somewhere between like 15 and 25 miles an hour, I think, is where I'm going to be keeping it, because I'm still getting used to the wheel. I left the house all fully geared up, backpack full to the brim, waters and the charger and everything at 206-ish pounds. Okay, the battery is fully charged and balanced. I'll probably stop the test somewhere around like 10% battery. That's kind of like the max I like to take. Oh goodness, we're under attack. Yeah, I don't really like going below like 10% battery. So that's probably where we'll stop the test. I'm hoping to get about 70 miles. I know on the Monster Pro, I was kind of on pace to do about 80. This wheel is a little bit heavier and it has a smaller tire. So I do think I'll get slightly less range on this. I'm hoping to get about 70 miles. But we'll see what happens. First stop, the coffee shop. Alright, so let's just talk a little bit about my approach to riding a new wheel, right? So I just got this wheel the other day. I haven't really ridden it that much, hardly at all. I did about 18 miles the first night I've gotten it, and I worked overtime ever since until yesterday when it was pouring rain. So today is my first real ride on this thing. But so when you're riding a brand new wheel that you've never ridden before, right? There's a couple things you got to think of. You know, one, especially with this particular wheel, because it is a first batch. It's basically, honestly, this might be the very first high-speed wheel ever sent out of the factory as far as the EX20s goes. I don't know what could be wrong with it, right? I don't know how greatly they tested the firmware, right? It's Gotway, we all know. I don't know what mechanical issues there could be. So first things first, take it slow, right? Don't go crazy fast until you've got at least 100 miles or so on the wheel, like, so you know that the thing isn't defective, right? That's the first thing. You got to put some miles on it to trust it. So that's the very first thing. You know, and secondly, you just really got to get used to the wheel, especially if you're going to be riding in busy streets around cars and stuff. You want riding that wheel to be second nature. You want it to be very natural to you. Because you don't want to fall, right? I mean, who knows? You get a wobble, you hit something funny, you pop up off it, you fall down. Who knows? So, you definitely, before you go crazy with any new wheel, you always want to put as many miles on it as you can to get comfortable both with the wheel, with the electronics, get comfortable, get some muscle memory built up around the new wheel, because you probably still have the muscle memory from your old wheel in the back of your head dictating how you move, and that could be dangerous. So I'm going to stick to the bike lane for now. And of course I say, take it slow. This is going to be a slow speed range test. And keep it out of the road, and I immediately go out on the road. Start doing 30. Alright, here we go. We're at the coffee shop here on Wickenden Street, the Coffee Exchange. One of my favorite places to get a cup of brew. Alright, let's grab ourselves a nice hot coffee, and we'll do a little status update. Well, alright, we made it over here to the Providence pedestrian bridge. I'm going to sit down and drink my coffee, enjoy a piece of banana bread. But before we do that, I guess let's do a little do a little status update. Let's see how we've been doing. So far we have gone 10.9 miles. I'm at 98% battery. That's pretty good. I think that's lying to me. That would mean I'm on pace for what, like 500 miles? I think that's wrong. That's all right. I'm at 98 volts. I don't know if you can see that. I changed the shutter speed on the camera, so I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that or not. Let me turn up the brightness. Maybe you'll be able to. Yeah, that's really good so far. Top speed of 28.7, average riding speed of 16.3. Took us about 50 minutes to get over here. Cool. Yeah, so we're right on pace, definitely, for a very, very high mileage at 16, 17 miles an hour. So let's keep going. I'm gonna sit down here, enjoy my coffee, have a little snack, and we're gonna see. I think Nicholas and Ryan might be joining me here in a little while, so we'll see what the next stop's gonna be. That suspension's pretty nice, though, I gotta say. It's definitely better than the V11. I'm running about 240 pounds, almost the maximum pressure the D&M shock can handle. The sag is still a little bit too much. So we'll have to see when Bigode sends me the new stock shock. We'll have to see what kind of weight that can sustain, if maybe it can go a little higher. Because this one definitely could actually use a lot more air, but it's only rated for 250 PSI, so is what it is. This is the most pressure I can put in it. All right, so I just had to close EUC World to play around with the settings a little bit. I wanted to try different modes. But so we have to remember to add 11 miles to whatever we get at the end here, because that was what our first reading on EUC World just was 11 miles. So we remember to add that up. So just a quick suggestion, right, for anybody who has a Gotway Bigode wheel, anytime you have to make adjustments to, say, calibration or ride mode, or basically any type of setting change, use the Bigode app. EUC World can sometimes cause little issues. So EUC World's great. I use that to log all my information, to track all my mileage, all that kind of stuff. But as far as actual setting changes on the machine, I always use the Bigode app. All right, so I had to change another setting. So I'm going to disconnect here from EUC World. Quick update, 7.69 miles plus the 11 miles before. So let's call it 18 and a half miles so far. So let's add 18 and a half to whatever our final. All right, meeting up with my buddy Nick. Quick sneak peek of a future episode. That's all you get. That's all you get. No. Quick pit stop at the PVD headquarters. Oh yeah, baby. Monster Pro, Monster Pro, Monster Pro. It actually, honestly, doing backwards, I don't know if any of you guys ever watched Wrong Way's video on the S20 routing it backwards, but it is kind of nice. Like the trolley handle's not bad either, right?
Oh my god, this is the best one ever. And it's so solid.
It's nice.
And it feels good in the hand. It's got like a good plastic. Not like that other garbage they used to have.
And the friction pedals, I'm telling you. All companies, friction pedals. Okay? Steal them straight from the V11.
Look at this. Doesn't move.
It's the best.
Doesn't move.
No more magnets. Okay? Enough with the magnets. Friction pedals. Friction's where it's at, baby. It's not even close. I'm in love with it. I'm in love with it.
Look at that action, huh? So it just goes down. It actually pushes down.
Yeah.
Wow, that's wild. And is there something in here too?
Do it again. Look at all that travel. That shitload of travel. It's so nice. Yeah, I mean, it runs on these sliders here on the sides.
Yep.
These poles.
Okay.
And that's just the swing arm in the back.
Is there anything in here?
No.
Some kind of air?
Nope.
So that's just the sliders. There's no
the slider.
spring?
Yep, nope.
and then that basically everything is on that.
Yep.
So if that's gone, this thing just drops.
Yeah, it literally just drops. It's super loose without the shock in it.
Yeah.
It's really nice. It's super low friction.
Honestly, it's got the best seat. Even though it's like not super
Coming from
cushy,
a real sit rider.
but the way it grooves down,
Comfortable, right? It's too short though.
it like kind of fits your crotch nice, you know?
It's a little too short.
It's short, but I noticed that because it's short like this, I hunch over, we can get more speed, and it's almost like you're more aerodynamic.
Show the people.
You know? Someone's turning around.
Oh, he's falling. You son of a bitch.
Oh shit. Well, we don't want to put too many miles on it.
No, I'm trying to put all the miles on.
Oh yeah,
It's a
true.
range test.
See, I like this.
It's the worst range test in history.
Let me see. I just want to see something. Okay, that was weird. And now I can lift it safely. And you're supposed to grab it from under the
Yeah,
headlight.
you grab it by the headlights.
And then
well,
under
you can
here,
grab
right?
it from the front piece here, but you grab the heat sink to like cut
Okay.
your fingers.
Yeah, and this is super strong. And then under here is part
Yeah.
of the frame to lift it up. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad.
Dude, it's bad.
Well, if you're weak, you gotta be strong.
You gotta be a big boy. You gotta be a big boy to handle this boy.
And then you press the power button to turn it back on,
Yeah.
or that same button again.
Oh, maybe you press the same button again?
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's just off to the races. Oh, and then you got your nice fucking shit here.
Oh, Nick, are you selling this?
I like these.
Look at those hand motions. That
They're
was
like-
very salesman-y.
They're like bat wings.
Oh, yeah, my bumpers.
The bumpers.
I like the bumpers.
Yeah, they're nice. Your toes and it's
It
kind of like...
needs a stronger shock for someone your size, honestly.
Yeah, probably.
Because, like, even for me, I put max pressure, 240, 250 pounds in that shock, and it still sags too much for me. Oh, thanks, Nick. Very nice. That was great. Excellent job. Appreciate that.
Foot got stuck again.
You got $4,000 for me?
Oh, fuck.
No, it's cool, dude. I'll take the 4.
All right,
man.
all right.
I'm good.
Let me explain to the people what happened. When you take your foot off it, instead of just sliding off, it pushes up on it.
You can't hear anything with a bus behind you, dude. Now on Go George Go, the EX20s. All right, here we go. We restarted EUC World plus 18 miles, okay? It's whatever this is, plus 18 miles for a range test. I'm gonna be leaving Nicholas now because he's not coming riding with me because he's a weenie baby.
Later, y'all.
All this beautiful nature, and they put this stupid wind turbine right here. Really? All right, so I'm somewhere around like the 30, 35 mile mark, which puts me at about 50 miles total on this machine, and I'm really starting to understand it. I'm pretty sure I hit my new top speed, almost for sure. All right, so progress report. We're in the middle of the city. We're doing, like I said, almost 29 miles so far, 80% battery. So that's really good. So, I mean, I think we're probably on pace for about 70 to 80 miles, not riding too aggressively. So let's, and I missed some of Nick's riding, and he's heavy, so he definitely drained some battery. He went around a couple loops, just trying it out. All right, here we go. Nick and Ryan finally came out to see me. Not Sonny and Sonny and Noon came out. What's up, boys?
What up?
What's up? What's up?
I told them all that Nick and Ryan were coming out, and they never showed up.
There you show up?
No, they show man.
Hey,
All
we're
right.
here.
My man Noom, though, unfortunately, we were
How's it
just riding. He just caught a flat on
Yeah.
the V-set.
V-set 9, I got a flat. Look at this, see that? Oh, man. It's okay. Fix the tube, come back out. Hopefully you join the last of the range, the extended range.
That's
over
true.
here,
It
you know?
might not take that long to fix.
We'll see. We'll
You
see.
done it before?
No, I never did. But
yeah.
you know, YouTube University. You'll figure it out.
There you go.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Sonny on the EXN.
Hey yo.
Oh, I missed the EXN.
All beat up.
Hey, if it ain't beat up, you don't love it.
Yeah. Oh, all right. So me and Sonny decided to come down here to the Blackstone bike path to try and finish up the rest of the range on this EX20s here. We sped it up a little bit, but not too much. But we're back. We're slowed back down. We're chilling again.
Yeah.
All right. Ugh. Oh yeah.
The new bumpers for the corners.
Yeah, those are cool, right? All right, so we are at 43% battery, 89.4 volts. I don't know if you can see the screen or not, but so we've done, let's see, 29.4 miles plus the 18 miles that aren't on here is what, 47 miles?
Okay.
It's pretty good. Top speed of 34 miles an hour. All right, cool. So we'll just keep on chugging along, baby. All right, we made it to the end of the Blackstone bike path. Let's see, we're at, turn around. All right, 34% battery left. We've done 34.3 miles plus 18 miles. So that's like what, 44, 52.3 miles. That's pretty good, 88.2 volts. Average riding speed, 15 miles an hour, top speed of 34. Been out riding for 4 hours now. I still haven't killed the battery, that's good.
Pretty safe.
All right, well, we'll keep going. Like I said, I'll bring it all the way down to 10%. That's my goal, 10%. We'll see how much mileage I actually got. All right, so we did end up speeding it up a little bit at the end there just to get it over with because it was getting a little bit cold. It was getting a little bit late. But so let's see, we did 44.65 miles. So 44.7 miles plus the 18 from earlier puts us at 54.62 miles. So that's pretty good. 62 miles at 16 miles an hour with a 34 mile an hour top speed. I don't know if you can see that or not. And there's still 9% left. So that's not bad. Not bad. You know, the range on this thing's pretty impressive. It's not quite Monster Pro status, but it's certainly good. And like I said, I did kind of speed it up at the end. There is still some juice left, so we could go further, but we're gonna call it there. That's our range test on the EX20s. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, like, subscribe, yada, yada, yada. And until next time, ride safe.